I'm going through a really tough season in my life right now. It's a season of transition. And with transition comes a moment of being uncomfortable. And with transition, there comes a moment of opportunity. And for me, oh my goodness, is my forehead? Lord have mercy. For me, the uncomfortable part is happening first, but after you live some life, you start assessing patterns that show up in your life. And for me, I'm always uncomfortable. It's like a low when I'm transitioning. But I always find stability, you know. Um, One of my core values is stability. And so I'm going to create that in my life. There is this tandem that's always going on in my life where I create these moments of adventure and drama. Not drama in the way that you think, but sometimes my life can be very dramatic. But then everything settles down, and what undergirds that is stability. So I have to have the stability in my life so I can go out and experience adventure. And right now, that stability is being shaken, it's being rattled, and I do not like it. I've been talking to family a lot and some friends and acquaintances. I've been journaling a lot, and I've just been I've been putting plans into motion because I value stability. I have a plan A and a plan B. And so, it's kind of like one of those diagrams. If the answer is yes, then I move this way. If the answer is no, then I move this way. But most of the time in my life, I'm not going to just have one plan. That's just not what I will do. And don't get me started on me just valuing autonomy and independence in my life. Please. Plan A's and plan B's be happening, okay? Now, whether or not things go according to plan is not on me. But again, at least I have a plan, you know. And certain things are up to me. And that feels good. That feels nice. Because again, when you value stability, you value the things that you can put into place so that things can go smoothly. But when you have to depend on somebody else's decision and it impacts where you're going to move in your life, it's very vulnerable. You know, I can't trust a lot of people to have my best interest at heart, even if they're supposed to. Okay? I think that's a gift if you do have it. And also, I think as a black woman, as a single black woman, that's something that we contend with in life, period. And so again, just wanted to come on with this Tammie talk. Hi there, welcome to my Aura Style. My name is Tammie and I use fashion, lifestyle, and travel content to show you what it's like to live black plus and abroad. So, life update. I'm moving. I have T minus 3 weeks to be out of this apartment and into a new one. And I have not really been looking because this is a new change and I couldn't be more excited about it. Um, it's just new opportunity for me to do the things that I want to do content wise. It has more freedom and more flexibility. And so um, this is a new year and it's a new start for me as far as housing is concerned, and I am so happy. It can be a bit stressful though, because now you're responsible for meeting landlords. Let me put some moisturizer on my lips. You're responsible for meeting landlords, paying your bills, and stuff like that. You have to learn the market rates, and because of situations beyond our control, we're having to do this quite quickly. It can be a bad thing because of the stress level, but it can also be a good thing because it's like ripping a band aid off. And I don't have any heavy items to move. I have accumulated a lot of shoes and clothing and accessories since I've been here, because I've been here now for 2 years. But I can control that. I can start slowly, you know, scaling down my wardrobe. This time, I want to try to hire a moving company to help me to move all my stuff. Because the last time I moved, it was stressful. I had to make multiple trips back and forth, um, and it was stressful. But this time, I want to try to hire a moving company. If I don't hit the jackpot with this first property, maybe the manager will have another property that suits my needs. Mm, Lord have mercy. Okay. So I'm going to end this first part here because I really do need to get a move on. If I can record the process, I will. I think the tenant is still living in the apartment. Um, and so that I'm not gonna record because out of respect for privacy. But I can come back on and tell you how it was. All right, I'm finna go. Hey y'all, I'm back at home, obviously, because I'm in my pajamas. I didn't want to record because I didn't want to be disrespectful. Um, and I might end up actually taking the place. Now, I will say that this is the first place that I have looked at, but given the time frame that I have to make this decision, I want to do it as soon as possible. And also, I got really good vibes off of the landlord. So there are a few major boxes that the place checks off, and there are some boxes that it doesn't check off. So let's talk about the things that it don't check off. So, number one, I really wanted a unit on the ground floor. It is just kind of a hassle for me to move myself to a upstairs unit. Also, when I'm traveling, being the chronic overpacker that I am, is it's a challenge getting my luggage up and down the stairs. Um Also, it does have a washer and dryer, but it's on the second floor. And so I'll have to really think of a way to get my clothes up and down the stairs. Now, those are the two cons. The pros is that it's spacious, lots more space than the apartment unit that I'm living in now. This one has more open space and it has more places where I can store my belongings. And that is a plus for me. Another plus is it has a bath shower combo. I love taking my baths in the morning. It just helps calm my spirit before I have to go to work. And showers are good for like when I need to wash my hair and stuff. And they're right next to each other, so that's really good. Also, another thing is that it has an outdoor space. And so like when I'm doing my cooking tutorials, I can grill. So that's really nice. The biggest thing is the price. Everything that I am getting for the price is really good. It is expensive to live in Europe. That's why a lot of people stay here for a good time, but not a long time, unless they make a lot of money. And so I knew that I, just like in the States, when I'm considering employment, uh, and stuff, I don't want to live above my means. I am going to be having to pay for my expenses, and I don't want to spend all my money doing that. And so the fact that my apartment is a good apartment and it's all bills paid, sign me up. Where do I sign up? Okay. You know, and I'm spending under a certain amount, sign me up. And last but not least, another big thing that was pro is the landlord. So you're living in a situation here in the part of Europe that I stay in where a lot of people own the properties that they're renting. And a lot of your landlords live on property. So I'll be living in the upstairs unit, and then the family that I'm renting from will be living in the downstairs unit. Um, I'm praying that that doesn't get dicey, but I typically keep to myself. But anyway, I wanted to come back and check in about that, and I will see you next time. So that is, a bag full of things that I need to donate. I have things in boxes right now, but they are just temporary containers until I can get them in stuff. This wall was full of shoes, just boxes and boxes of Nikes. They're now in these two big containers, ready to be moved or shipped. And then, I have some other stuff like that's packing supplies. So that's going to stay where it is. These are things that are going to be moved or shipped. So, and this is my bedroom. So it's starting to look a lot less cluttered than it was. I'll tell you this though. One of the things that I'm learning is that the phrase "you can't take it with you" is not just for people in death, it's people in life too. You should always be assessing what you consume, what you purchase, you know. If it really, like, if you have to pick up and move, are you going to take that with you? Or are you going to have to donate it or sell it or give it away? I know for me, I started out thinking that way. I think when my move was fresh, I had bought a lot of stuff with me, and it really made me stop and assess what other things I purchased. But as I got more and more settled here, by virtue of being in a place for a long time, I started to accumulate more stuff. And now I'm having to get rid of a lot of stuff. And I look at it as, kind of a currency. Currents flow in and out, right? And so when I have to let go, I always think of that in analogy. I always think of the other person who's going to be blessed by something that I just can't use anymore. I cannot possibly, like, if I have to ship items, I'm not shipping everything that I bought. Some things are going to be thrown away, and they're going to be items that were gently used. And if I think of the thrift community and just of the community at large, imagine somebody having a school age child that wants something that's name brand, but their parent has like four or five other kids. And they go to this thrift store and they see the item that I purchased that's gently used, and they can provide for their kids. So I always think of it that way when I give away stuff. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to even have so much. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a flex. I work for everything that I have, and I will continue to work for everything that I have. Point blank, period. But can I make better decisions in the future on what I buy, especially if I'm going to continue to travel for work? Yeah, because this is stressful. Having to decide on the spot what need to give away. Because my thing is, like, I'm having to make decisions quite quickly at this point in my life. So I can't linger on sentimental value of stuff. Stuff that's really sentimental to me, I'm going to keep it. Point blank, period. I find a way to get it where I needed to get it. But stuff that's material, I bought it just to look good at a certain point in my time life, and I don't really like need it, child, please. I get that stuff away in a heartbeat. I've always been this way, and I've never been in lack. But yeah, I'm super proud of the progress that I'm making. My surroundings are in disarray, but I'm starting to see parts of my floor that I haven't seen since I moved in. And that feels good. I'm getting it done, and it is hard. I'm probably going to take a load to a donation station, on the way to work. When I've left the threshold, I've usually like taken a load with me. Um, you know, this process, I'm gonna get this process done, and then we'll figure out what's gonna happen next. And of course, I'm gonna update you all. Like, I've been vlogging, so yeah, you're gonna get to see. But yeah, this is life. This is life. And I am still uncertain as of today, but I've reached some resolve in the uncertainty. Hey y'all, it's about maybe 3 going on 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm off of work today, so I thought that I would do a bit of packing. I'm gonna show y'all around again. We do not we do not judge. We just listen. So this is some things that I've thrown in boxes and just kind of packed up. So the large trunks over here, the black ones, those are things that I know that I'm going to want to keep. And then this is just like stuff that's random. The other stuff, like, I've just kind of thrown in boxes. I need to inventory things that I have. And, I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff. This is something that I'm going to be working on that I'm about to tell y'all. More boxes. But look, I made some progress. Like, these closets was like filled to the brim with stuff. And they do have a lot of storage capacity. And I've been making progress with getting everything emptied out. These are just some clothes that I need to go through, some electronics that I need to probably put in a bigger box. My small luxury collection. I meant to do a video on my luxury finds because it's grown. But I'll do it at another date, at a later date. But all these hangers are evidence of clothes that I have donated. I still gotta go through these. This is another, like, these are more wintry clothes. As you can see, lots of faux leather, lots of spandex, all spandex, because listen, I don't really wear jeans and stuff like I could in the winter. So that's what my like closet is looking like. Again, all of this was like filled to the brim. I still gotta look at these shoes and see whether or not I want to keep those or donate them. The name of the game is keep or donate. I have gotten rid of some like big ticket items. I still got a lot to go though, y'all. Being a fashion enthusiast is hard work when you're moving. But you start to kind of, for lack of a better term, Marie Kondo your life. This is my filming area. So this is the backdrop for all my little videos. I created this on my own. And yeah, I have to find homes for all of this stuff. The rug, the chairs came with the apartment, so they'll stay. But like that little side table right there, the vases, the mirror, I gotta find a home for those things. Not to mention the clothing racks. So fun fact, that clothing rack was actually supposed to be where I would put items for try-on hauls, and it became items that I was keeping my regular clothes. Don't be like me. I don't even want to be like me in 2025, but we'll talk about it. Another clothing rack. So the front side is winter clothes. Again, I gotta go through and see what I'm gonna keep, what I'm gonna donate. And the other side is like pieces that I wore for like photo shoots. Some of this stuff I actually want to keep for a specific reason, but like, y'all remember this suit? If I can remember, I'll link the reel below. This is from my signed Blake haul. And then this, like I remember styling this. I remember styling all of these pieces pretty much one way or another. This I wore in a reel. Some of this stuff is too big now, so I need to get rid of it. My office area. I mean, it's clothes literally everywhere. It's so overwhelming, but I just keep working and working and working, and I'm seeing things kind of get hollowed out, but everything looks a mess. Everything looks a mess, but here's the thing. I live here, so I know where everything is, but everything is a mess. When you are moving, child, you just have to deal with the mess. All right, so I have a nephew, and my family members have told me that my nephew is wanting to start a YouTube channel. And him and my niece, who are very close, they've told me that they work together on small projects for social media. I love this generation because they have an access to technology that I haven't had. My learning curve has been quite steep. I thank God for a job that makes me use technology, so my knowledge at least has to be on a certain baseline, but their baseline is even higher than mine. And so like learning how to shoot videos, how to edit videos, like they gonna be on it. So I have some equipment when I first started out that I'm not using anymore. One of the things that I bought when I was first starting out in excess is tripods. And I am not the only content creator that has done this. I have 5011 tripods, okay? You don't need them. You don't need them. You really don't. You need to find you a good sturdy one, but trial and error. Okay, this box ain't gonna be wide enough for this. So now I gotta find another box. So my first action camera that I bought was a GoPro, and it has served me well. I had actually started thinking about starting a YouTube channel years before I did actually do it. And so I started like this type hope chest for myself. And a GoPro was the first thing that I bought because back when I was watching YouTube, everybody was using GoPro as their action camera. Mine is one of the later models. I think now it's the GoPro 10. But I feel like with these young people and the way they have to use it. I bought this when I first started. So when I bought my first vlogging camera, I also bought a microphone for voiceovers. I don't need it. My first camera, hold on, this ain't it. My first camera was the Sony ZV1. I still, arguably, this is a good camera. But they have since then come out with a newer model, the Sony ZV2. So I purchased that. You know, I wanted my videos to be crispy, but really these vlogging cameras, if you know how to use the settings, you can make your videos look crispy. So, bought a Sony mic, never used it. You know, I started making videos and I was like, oh, the sound is pretty good. And so I don't really need to learn how to use this. But again, you know, it's depending. It's depending on what you determine, you know, the quality of your videos is or what you're striving for. About this Asian brand dupe of the camera, and it actually worked well. The only thing is, when I used a tripod on it, so I tried to use a gimbal with it, and it obstructed the sound in my video so much that it was muffled. And I was just like, throw the whole thing away. I got him some ramen, but I got him the German style ramen. So either one or two things is going to happen. He is going to heat this up and he going to get his life, or he going to be like, what is this? This don't taste like what I'm used to. This is Lauren's, and it is the barbecue spare rib flavored chips. I took these on a recent trip, and they slapped. I took them as a snack. They are the club crackers, also by Lorenz. I guess Lorenz over here in Europe, they run the snack industry. But they taste like Ritz crackers. So if you like Ritz crackers, I think they're a little bit more saltier than Ritz too. These good. Turbo gummies taste different over here. And they have all varieties and all kinds. These are the soft gummy bears because to me, the regular gummy bears, they hard to chew. So I wanted you to be able to chew them. This is another one. I felt like you would like these. I feel like, so they're the Haribo Pasta Basta. Sound like Rasta Pasta. Pasta Basta. And I think they sour. So they kind of like sour ropes. Okay, they have Tropical Passion Cola, Strawberry, and then another one. I don't know what this word is. European M&Ms though is they don't have all of that food coloring that American M&Ms have, and you can taste more of the chocolate. And so they're going to be a little bit lighter in color. But that don't even matter. You know, the candy shell is going to be lighter in color, but they taste similar. This is a chunky black and white Kit Kat. So instead, y'all know that Kit Kat have like the crunchy wafer on the inside and they got the chocolate on the outside. Well, this has white chocolate with little specks on it. And then it has, here, let me let you see. It has white chocolate with little specks on it. And then it has like a dark chocolate center. I thought that they looked good. I would try them. So, yeah, we can put them in the box. I just hope this stuff don't melt. Hi there, Tam fam. It's Tammie from the future letting you know that I did indeed send this care package off to my nephew, but the Postal Service has yet to actually deliver the package. It says that it's in transit currently when I track it, but when I actually spoke to a member of customer service, they're saying that they cannot locate the package. So I'm probably going to have to buy him some equipment instead. I guess that's like another thing I want to show y'all is this. I told y'all I was moving, right? I'm not playing around. It's actually an echo in here. So those two things are housing a special rollout that I want to come out with this year. So stay tuned. This the furniture that came with the apartment. That's my work area. I still need to go through and kind of fix that. That's the living room. You see that clothing rack? It took me some fortitude to get that empty. We getting down to like a true capsule wardrobe. So all of the pieces that are like on the fringes, they gotta go. They gotta go. My goal is to get down to clothes that I can pack in about 2 large suitcases with a little bit of extra. Those are boots, like yeah, they knee boots, all my little knee boots or whatever. And this is medium sized Bertha. She is still chock full of stuff from Italy. This is Big Bertha's twin, Big Bertha number 2. She ain't got nothing in there, but I'm probably gonna start putting my summer capsule wardrobe in her to be moved to the new apartment. These are like some bits and bobs that I took to Italy. I'm trying to figure out what I want to keep, what I want to donate. I know this metallic skirt, I'm gonna keep her. She's a standout piece and she would be great for a capsule wardrobe. But all this here, we got to go through it. Like these are clothes that I've been wearing since I've been packing, and so we got to go through that and see what we need to wash and keep and then what we need to just donate. Let's go in my bedroom, y'all. Excuse my bedroom. It looks a hot mess, I know. So how this is what I got my summer wardrobe down to. These are like jeans and stuff, but the rest of those clothes are like summer clothes. And so, staples that I'm gonna be wearing in the summer, some work clothes, some vacay clothes, some clothes I gotta get tailored. These are just accessories like purses, shoes, bags. But when I tell you I'm proud of myself, like I reduced it down quite a bit. I still got some more reducing to do, but I reduced it down quite a bit. Like every time I pass the threshold of my door, I've been taking a load of things to donate, things to throw away, things of that nature. We're getting it cleared out. And so the big move is next week. I have hired a moving company. I opted to pack my own things to save money. Again, like I think I'm gonna put my summer wardrobe in a suitcase for now, and just keep it there until I might need it. But my winter clothes, I might leave them a little bit more accessible. Winter clothes is so bulky. Like I still gotta go through my coats. Like I had so many coats and I just had to donate them. I think I'm down to 4. And I think maybe 1 or 2 of them I can go ahead and donate. I just, it's the art of letting go. Like 2025 is letting go of the excess. And honestly, it feels really good. When you move, you definitely assess what you have and you like, do I need it? And if it's not a need, it's going away. Let me show you this. Now this is sickening. So apparently I have hit up Lane Bryant and stockpiled. I had a whole stockpile of lingerie and didn't even know it. Now, right before my trip to Italy, I did stock up on more underwear, but I didn't know that I had brand new bras tucked away in my closet. And it's just so wasteful, y'all. It's just so wasteful. And now I gotta figure out how I can deduce it down. Hey, y'all. So it's T minus 3 days into my move. And um, I have to tie up a few loose ends. Hey, y'all. I hope y'all can see me. It is moving day. The movers are here. And of course, true to Tammie form, I am not ready. Yesterday, I was dead tired when I got off of work, and so I tried to get up this